Oh cheese, you're a cheese, you're a cheese, you're a cheese. From the hard and the soft to the blue and the white. You're a cheese, you're a cheese, you're a cheese, you're a cheese, you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese.
Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. Now, where's my award for wit? Perhaps hidden behind a hay bale in a secret Scottish village.
You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, you're a cheese.
Evening, everybody. I get my voice back. Evening, everybody, and welcome back to start of a new game for the next couple of Mondays. StarRupture, that just got its proper release a couple of days ago, because I'd completely forgotten about it. Until Gary, the crazy guy that's just come in there, Gary
evil.
gifted me it the other day.
You're the top driver of the StarRupture, the real star of the galaxy. Careful, or I might have to declare you the next world dominator in space.
What Ada
But
just said.
seriously, your skills are out of this world.
Welcome in there, the collector, Mr. V, Gary, and Mr. Smith. Welcome in there, everybody. I'm just checking something here because, yeah, the Stream Deck naturally has crashed. I really need to sort out, unfortunately, going to Windows 11 on here. Let's just close the Stream Deck. Actually, we can get the game loading whilst the Stream Deck's turning off and on again. What I'm going to do to start off tonight is just for a very sort of like quick intro to the game. Here we go. I'll give that a second to do its thing. I'm going to start a new game temporarily, just so you can see like the little bit of an intro and a little bit of the tutorial, and then we're going to jump over into my normal save where I've been playing for I don't know, like 10 hours or so. And then we'll go from there. But we'll start a new game just temporarily. A session called Stream. No, keep tutorial. Put it on that. Not that really matters.
Cheese!
There goes the cheese. What could possibly go wrong? Any day now. When it's ready. Now, I'm going to probably go with the biology. I haven't tried the scientist or the soldier yet. I believe, Gary, you said the scientist is annoying. The engineer is beyond annoying, and I will never choose this character again unless it's a demo to you briefly. How annoying she is. I haven't tried the soldier, but I think you said that the soldier was okay. The botanist seems not as annoying as this annoying engineer.
Prisoner B1690, welcome to Arcadia 7. You've chosen to skip the recommended
Hello, I have
onboarding
been
training.
born.
At the Claywood Corporation, we value that kind of confidence. I'm looking forward to
skip
working
tutorial?
with you.
I get the feeling I pressed skip tutorial. Hang on.
Gary!
Maybe this is because I set it on multiplayer just for the start. Hold, please. New game. Test. Skip tutorial is not there. Single player is there. Yeah, so it definitely not ticked. Okay. I believe you skipped the intro. You had one job. Bloody Frodo. Right, let's try again. Right, I'm not... Right, my hand is off the controls. I'm standing, you know, I'm sitting here with my hands up in the air like an American school student. Oh, hang on, I'll have to click on this one here, won't I? So if I click on select, okay, we're agreed select. Nothing else. Fingers away. What the...
Please don't move. I want to run a holistic scan. Commencing holistic scan.
What is a holistic scan? Why is that always used in sci-fi? I'm trying to say hollow scan?
Life vitals normal. Prisoner B1690, welcome to the Argos program. Your adventure with the
It's the Argos program. We're working in the warehouse getting the catalogue goods.
Hello, I am Gal, your galactic assistance liaison. The Claywood Corporation would like to apologize for any inconvenience you may have experienced. You can now exit the lander and begin your introductory training.
Hello.
It's
Training
Argos
is a good
Catalog Simulator.
Mine, they had to start working right away.
Welcome to Arcadia 7 in the Raptura system. The goal of this training is to teach you to effectively acquire and produce goods for our clients. However, we'll begin with something simpler. Arcadia is often bombarded by meteorites, which are rich in resources. You have been equipped with a tool to acquire them. Use it to extract what's most valuable in the meteorite.
Let's grab one of these. Actually, we'll do a little bit of this, and then we're going to go to the other save file. Once we've made a mess with this, looking for the shiny things. Is that a sparkly bit? That was a sparkly bit. Any more? Is that one? I think that's the one. Try it. That's definitely a sparkly bit. Destroyed. Do these respawn at all? The random asteroids. And to the best of my knowledge, this one works entirely based on. Oh, that might be a bit too high. Never mind.
Materials to build the rest of the base. You can create them with the printer in your lander, but gather the necessary components first. Use the harvester to extract them, just like you did with the meteorite.
Stand here for a minute and let this overheat. So what trouble you've been all getting yourselves into today? How's Minnie doing tonight as well, Gary? Is she slowly recovering?
I wonder what the catch is.
I have no idea what you mean.
You brought me here for this relatively peaceful job. You gave me the best possible equipment. It's nice and calm here, like it was on Earth when I was a kid. Because I know the stories about Arcadia. I know that nearly everyone who was here before me had died. So I ask again, what's the catch?
The Claywood Corporation's latest technological advancements ensure maximum safety. History will not repeat itself.
Corporate bullcrap. You've changed. I remember you weren't always like this.
You have me confused with someone else. I am Gal, your galactic assistance liaison, and this is the first time we have met.
Back to the ladder. I definitely built that too high, but it doesn't matter because we're not staying in the safe for too long. She's doing alright. That's definitely Frodo's fault, Gary. He's such a troublemaker. Printer. Maximum.
Everything's ready. Now, build the habitat that will protect your sleeve from Arcadia's dangers.
Sleeve.
Remember that your body is also a Claywood corporate investment, so it would be good to create a comfortable place for it.
Feeling happy? Just as we are just starting, well, a brief little look at the tutorial before we jump into my other world, because I don't fancy doing the things that I've already done again. So having a little bit of look at the tutorial bit in the StarRupture. I can't remember which way around it is. Build that. Become annoyed when it won't let me build it where I want to build it. Oh, hang on, that's still a bit too high. Can I build any ramps yet? Have I got any stairs available to me? Of course not. Okay. Or maybe I should have put the airlock on first.
Now that you have your shelter, build a printer inside it.
Here we
That
go.
way, you will always have it nearby, thus optimizing your work.
Build printer.
Great.
There we go.
Now build a corporate terminal. That will allow you to complete assignments for different companies, which will in turn give you access to new buildings.
No, they do that little clippy on thing, but it was just more like I built it too high, Gary, so that it makes it awkward to jump into it. What does this guy want here? He wants this stuff. Oh, claim it. Oh,
The
we
first
don't
reward
know.
was free, but you'll have to work for the next one. Send us some titanium.
How am I supposed to send what I've gathered back to Earth?
The same way you got here, but in reverse. Look up at the sky. Once you build an orbital cargo launcher, it will send supplies right through that rift. It will cover light years in seconds.
Is that the rift? That must be it. Got a big tube going through it.
Happy_Pap_.
But yeah,
_AD.
in emergencies, this place is a little bit inaccessible.
Sharing skills to the test. Shall we strike a pact for
What
the
are we gonna
greater
build,
good
though?
of humanity?
Build a figure. You see, this one's
Or
even
will
worse,
your
Gary.
conflict creep into the shadows of the kitchen?
Right, let's just slap whatever I'm building next. We'll just slap it down low. What do they want? An orbital doodad. I'll tell you what, we'll build a power supply thing just because I happen to have selected it. There we go. 2 of those will do nicely. Probably going to have, when we jump over to my ever save file, you're going to see the issue I have with the height of everything being in a... right, I don't have enough resources for any of that. The height of everything is rather inconvenient, to say the least. I should have got some of those little rocks while I was here. Six, 7, 8. Actually, I can't remember what the rate is for how many I need. Come over here. Right, I have rigged my mouse up for some easier access to some of the controls, because some of the controls by default I find a bit of an annoyance. Especially when it comes to like the pick block thing that I was saying the other day. So they've got it as Z on the keyboard. You know, like every other game, it's click the middle mouse button down. But apparently the middle mouse button is bound to like a half dozen other things that I've never had any need to press. Let's go see how many of these doodads we can build. As I don't ask you what sort of trouble you've been getting into, Collector. Can we not steal this ship and fly away? We've got 200 of those. That should be enough just to get a little bit built. So build the power supply that we've done. Select a commission. Supply the required goodies. From our little ill-elevated base. Right, what do we want? We don't need any of that. Cargo launcher. Which one's the cargo launcher again? There we go. Which way is that facing? Yep, that's telling us we can build platforms between it. Select the commission and supply the stuff. This one jump off that platform and get in here. Yeah, and also the whole survival. Oh, hang on, no, this is not what I didn't mean to come in here. That's Frodo's fault. I meant to click on here. And it wants How much do they want? They just want 5. Why not got 5 in my inventory? I'm not even going to bother building a miner for 5. If I'm thinking on, I think this is what ends the tutorial. Let's just gather 5 by hand. Actually, we'll probably get it from those rocks there. It'll be a bit quicker. There we go. That's 10. Flip it. Is that good enough?
As soon as we get the package, your reputation will increase, which will unlock new schematics.
It's the mangoes. Now, if you want to compare it to Satisfactory as well, this doesn't really allow any form of clipping. So the monorails are
The shipment
arse.
has arrived. You've just proven you're useful, which means the corporation trusts you a little bit more.
It's snowing happy.
Required new schematics. Go ahead, claim your reward.
Claim my reward.
We've just unlocked new building schematics for you. Can you guess what they're for?
Let's not play these games. You'll tell me anyway.
Maybe at least give it a try. I'll be sad if you don't even try.
We have an excavating machine and some transport system for cargo. I guess it's to automate the excavation process?
Good answer. But please smile next time.
Yeah, please smile next time. So we have a little bit of cheek in this, I suppose, like we have with... Yeah, exactly, Mr. Smith. I'll put that there. I suppose it depends as well. I feel like we'll have to see like what to do with it, because I was saying like Gary earlier on, what happens when we complete all the assignments? Do we get more? I mean, if we're prisoners and we're working off our debt, then surely we get to leave the planet when we've done the thing. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out. What was it? Do? Connect the excavator to the thing using... Hang on, what is this one? No, I'll take those. Select that. And they want 20 pieces of that. And then what I'll do is I'll apparently press the wrong button.
Now
And we
that
start
raw
the
materials are
spaghetti.
being extracted automatically, you'll have more time to build out your base.
I have a question. Why didn't you install all available building schematics for me from the start? That would speed up my work even more.
All of the machines made available to you during your mission are delicate and extremely expensive. They are also bound by NDAs and patents. None of the companies working with the Claywood Corporation have granted permission to give you everything right away. You need to prove you are worthy of using the more advanced equipment.
But I already signed the NDA.
This will be best explained by the words of Annika Fisher, the CEO of Future Health Solutions, one of our partners. Playing recording.
There's no way I'm giving those degenerates my patents. They don't care about the law or intellectual property. But if it becomes necessary and they actually deserve it, then so be it. Don't quote me on that.
There is like a few snippets as well of you know, the corporate ones. I suppose it's kind of like, you know, in the Aliens like universe, how they have like all the people working to work off their debt kind of thing. Because that what was it, like Alien Romulus or something like that? Wasn't the main characters in that? Didn't they have that problem, if I remember right? this is almost paid off. I just noticed something as well that I forgot to change before the stream, because you know what I'm like. I assume that there is some background music playing. Oh, hang on, is the game... Oh, I don't think the game's crashed. There we go. But I take it the background music is playing correctly. Wrong button. There we go. It is indeed. Like that, so it's like the Assassin's Creed. Yes, for movie night last night, it was a freeway tie. So we decided to watch a truly awful movie.
As usual, we now build the analyzer and research some local flora with it.
I asked, after you headed off to bed last night, Happy, I asked Mr. Smith if he could tell me anything about the movie. And... Oh, I don't have enough resources to build that. And much like myself, I couldn't tell you anything about it. It was such a bad movie, as we all expected, that, oh, hang on, have I got any... 2 pieces, right, I'll go get some more. Such a bad movie, that it's one of those ones when you finish it, you can't remember anything about it. A little bit of this. Half watching it is more than it deserved. But we've got a good movie next week. And we actually discussed, and we've also planned the next 8 weeks of movie night during last night's movie. Is it 8 weeks? 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. Yeah. 8. So, yeah. 8. Well, that 8 sound effect took a while to come in place. What was I coming here for again? Oh yeah, I wanted to build the block things, didn't I? A few more of those. I keep on wanting to press the satisfactory buttons to bring up the the catalogue of things to build.
Once you research enough plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In the future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves, and will appreciate it when you choose them. Once you research enough plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In the future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves, and will appreciate it when you choose them.
Right, what I think we'll do now is, because I think we get the gist of what the intro is, we're going to jump over to my other save where I've been playing for a few hours. So I'm going to press this button here temporarily, because I also need to do 2 things as well, because my laptop is showing error 2000. Surprise, surprise. So I'm just going to remote dial into that as well. We're going to go to this save, load this one. 10 hours apparently in this one. This game as well is not an easily AFK-able. Why won't it let me open a web browser window? Fine, I'll open this one here. I just want a remote desktop. Connect to there. Wait for it. I think I actually know why it's got that error on, to be honest. I think I may have forgot to deactivate something. Yep. Switches that off. Refreshes the page. Anytime. Actually, I can close that now because I'll be able to see it out the corner of my eye anyway. So, this is the mess that we have a few hours into the game. I was hoping that, like, the windows join up. I was hoping the doors were going to join up, but they don't. So now we have 3 doors between the 2 sections of the hat. I got a funny feeling that everything is going to be... Hang on. Before I saved it, did it say there was going to be an event? I think there's going to... Hang on. Would you say, Gary, that this looks like there's about to be an event? It certainly looks like it. I think we're just waiting here for a minute. Because every, like, 20 minutes or so, the sun erupts. You know, there it is, there it is. Look, there's the countdown. The sun erupts, and... Yeah, it ain't off hot, man. And makes a mess that we have to deal with.
Rupture's eruption has started. Prepare for impact. Extreme temperature detected.
We've got to make sure we're in here every 20 minutes. One thing I found today, right? I'll have to cool that down. One thing I found today was when you...
It's getting dangerous.
If you stand here with the door open and the eruption happens, nothing happens. You would think that with all that going past. Evening maximum, welcome in. What you missed? Well, you missed. We did absolutely tons of work during that opening half an hour, Mr. V. You'll see here we've got all sorts of things going to pay off our debts to the authorities. This is a more there's a little bit further on. I want to know what happens when you get to the end of each one of these trees.
Planetary temperature returning.
Bullcrap, he says. I did say I was only going to do a little bit of the intro in like a brand new save, so you can see the basic intro, because I had no intention of doing everything that I had done again all over again. I just haven't got the energy for that. It was bad enough the frustration levels of putting in some of these bloody pipelines, as you'll see these roller coasters bloody up here trying to get things into the right bloody hole. But welcome in there, Maximum, as well. Looks nice, but I bet after a while it gets annoying. Yeah, because if you're in the middle of something and then you've got to like hang around, because even when you get out, you've got to wait for all the stuff to cool down a bit there. But hang on, there's something I want to do. There's something I want to do. I remember now. This is what I was saying this afternoon, wasn't it, Gary? That after the next eruption, I wanted to go and investigate those buildings up to the top. So he loaded a save. Yeah, I didn't want to go through all those bits there, but yeah, I'm going to head in this direction because there's a settlement on top of the hill, by the looks of it from a distance, that I wanted to have a look at. And I don't know. Do these drop fresh after a storm? I don't know. The same as these. I don't know if these get replenished. But because I didn't know how long it was going to take, I thought it would be the best idea to do it just after the event, and then I know that we've got the maximum possible time to get up there and get back. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, yes, I just have the pistol. I haven't unlocked any other weapons yet, so just got the pistol with its 9 rounds, Gary. But it's a similar idea, but you've got to like manage, like, obviously the fire and what have you. There's a lot more combat, as Gary said, than Satisfactory. There's also the food and water that you've got to deal with as well. Also, the flaming ones are fresh ones. Oh, look at this. It's the floating grass, everybody. Let's clip that out and we'll submit that as a glitch. Oh, also this bit's floating as well. I noticed when the water returns after a one of these, the water, it pops. Like, it pops up a layer, and then slowly fills up. Am I going the right way? I don't think I'm going the right way here, you know. I think that's our base over there. And I think, oh look, there it is. That's where we're going. That's where we're going. Yeah, you can think of it like that. Because we're not here to save the kittens and puppies, though. In this one, though, Mr. Smith. We're here to try and get ourselves out of prison, but I don't know entirely. I want to know what happens when we get to like the end. Much like Satisfactory, though, this is not going to be like, you know, when we do the Astroneer. Now, when we originally streamed Astroneer, every single thing was done on stream, so I didn't play it like for the full week. But with Satisfactory, it's, you know, I do loads of it in between the streams. I'm classifying this game as that, so for the next couple of weeks that we've got it on the schedule for Monday, there will be jumps in what you see. Here we go. So I can see these structures from a distance, but Gary's led me to believe that there is
the abandoned outpost of a previous expedition. Search the area. You'll find equipment and information you can use.
Can I use any of what's left standing?
Unfortunately, no. All buildings were created for a core that was an older model, incompatible with the current version of the building tools programming. But it's okay. Look on the bright side. Anything you find here is yours. I won't tell anyone.
I can't even build anything here?
Officially, this is still territory belonging to the IRO and its partner companies. Even though they failed, it doesn't change the fact that they were here first.
There we go. Oh, hang on, what's this other stuff? Pick up that. Evening there, and thank you for the raid, and welcome in there, everybody. What were you guys doing?
Welcome in, everyone.
The Dead by Daylights this evening.
I
Can you use that?
I hope you all had a good time with Dead by Daylight.
Drama raid, and welcome in, and thank you so much for the raid there, mate. Ada's currently interrupting me as we're talking there. But yes, we welcome it. We are playing StarRupture this evening. I'm just raiding this little town place at the moment. But welcome in there, everybody. I hope you've all had a good night. As we are playing StarRupture this evening. Ada's about to interrupt me in a few seconds again to tell you our weekly lineup, because we do stream every night in vaguely themed nights.
Chat. Here's what we've got coming up. Tuesday, Star Trek Online. Wednesday, Lens Island. Thursday, Simon the Sorcerer Origins. Friday, Red Dead Redemption 2. Saturday, Holiday. Sunday, Movie Night. Monday, StarRupture. Can't wait to see you all live.
Indeed. But once again, thank you so much for the raid, and I hope you have all had a good night there. So you joined us for, well, the first night of streaming StarRupture, although we have technically skipped ahead a few hours. Oh, I should have really... No, well, we've got enough space in our inventory to keep on doing this place for a bit longer. What sort of trouble did you get up to in Dead by Daylight this evening? Did you win, or did the monster get you? Jump. Is there anything else over here? Oh, that was glowing. That one's also glowing. Seems like everything got a little bit crispy crittered in here. Everything from here. I'm pleased that we came here at this time and not after the well, not closer to the eruption.
I think I can use this.
But I haven't seen any schematics yet. I would ideally like Mr. Smith's favourite schematic, because I could really do with a rotor. Because that's one of the things that we need to submit to the... I was about to say the mighty space elevator. Is that everything? Is that all the buildings at this little outpost? Oh no, there's still more junk here to pick up. Anything else here? I think we already looted that corpse. You can just, Mr. Smith will send the schematic for the rotors over. So far, I have not found a single schematic for anything. Ooh, more glowy stuff. More glowy stuff. There was a cave as well that I was in before. It was just after the rupture as well. Oh, more glowy stuff. It was just after the rupture thing. We really walked over all these, didn't we? And as I tried to get out, the plants regrew, and I had to use my mining torch on the this little heart type thing to clear them out a little bit. Yeah. We've gone upstairs, downstairs. We jumped across to there. We've run around there. We've looked around that, and we've come around this building here, Gary, as well. But definitely not seeing a schematic or blueprint. What's this? Star bites. Eat to gain. Oh, it's food. Looks like the place got nuke buildings in Fallout 4. Oh, hang on. If these are Fallout 4 buildings, does that mean we have to inspect them for health and safety?
That's just what I need.
Like when I went on my rant about Diamond City. Up we go. Oh, what's that down there? Take that. We'll be able to get some points by researching these anyway. Yeah, it must be random. I haven't encountered a single schematic yet in any of my limited exploring. You know, I haven't gone too far, but I haven't found a single schematic for anything yet. Ooh, what's that? Is that something I can pinch, or is it? Oh, that could be a bud for a plant.
The Raptura is in its stable stage. The climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
Yeah, it's slowly getting alright here. Can you know that the caves I was talking about before, can you survive in those caves if you jump down into one before the eruption? I definitely turned the music off and yet the music is playing. Okay. We can also glitch through I don't think we're supposed to be up here. Oh, so there's definitely no way to access the caves before... Well, the ones that got the plants over them anyway. There must be a way to get your mining laser through the gap to shoot the heart. Oh, hang on, there's little bloody critters. Oh, come at me, as Mr. Smith would say. But that is another game that when we finish Fallout 4, because I don't want to, because I know you have to like put different versions on for the Fallout London. But yeah, I want to do Fallout London as well, but I'm gonna hold fire on that until after, until after we do Fallout 4, because I don't want to break it any more than Bethesda's already broken the game. Ooh, look at that! Let's set, we're here. We might as well set this off. Can I pick up that? No. Auto save. I think I can get on top of that. Or up there might be a good place. Hang on. How easy is it to jump up there? It's a bit tricky to get working, but it's good more, especially with a full... yeah, I mean, the things that I've seen of it...
Geoscanner initialized.
I really want to play it.
Arcadia 7
but
has finished regenerating.
That's it, I'll have to wait. Kaboom.
Reloading.
Oh, there's a Pokemon to fight as I'm fighting these spidery critters.
Changing mags.
sort of more pointy head crabs, aren't they? Exclamation mark PH. Rid us of this pesky Pokemon.
Changing mags.
Reload. Oh, here they come. Oh, where'd you come from?
Happy_cat_lady failed the contract and was unable to eradicate the pyro infestation
Escape.
using the poison dart trap.
Changing mags.
Happy_cat_lady's plan to trap pyro in the
Now,
fish
what was the button for the grenades again?
until her dart trap backfired, and instead of pyro, she caught a very grumpy Gyarados disguised as a giant cat. Now she's stuck in a boat, chasing water and fire.
Thing almost done.
Changing
It is
mags.
done. Gee, hang on. Well, we're actually a bit late now, but... Oh, where'd that blue slot machine come from? Okay, did we win? Actually, is there any bodies around here? You can recharge it by killing... Oh, right, I don't have a... I need to recharge my grenade, apparently.
Geoscanning complete. Data acquired. Map updated.
Whew. There we go, I think that's... Oh, what's that? Is this the radiation kind of bit that you were telling us about, Gary? Let's, we're here, we might as well investigate. And then we're going to turn around and head back to base, because I just got a bad feeling about this.
I should eat something.
Oh, of course you should eat something. Why would you not want to eat something? Where's the food? There you go.
Mmm, tasty.
Apparently so. Right, have a drink as well. I'll let you drink. Now, does the voice in our head tell us to stop when we get close to the radiation, or just let you walk straight into it? Is the next question.
I really don't feel well.
Cosmic radiation has reached a dangerous level. I suggest leaving the area contaminated with radiation.
Yeah, we need to work the leprechaun's magic on that thing. Mr. Smith. Ooh, what's that up there? Let's investigate. Distractio. Leprechaun tells you to burn things.
Come here.
We'll grab these because we can stick
Good
those in the
stuff.
doodad when we get back to the other thing we want it. What is that floating up there? Is it supposed to be floating up there? Some of this landscape reminds me of when I was up in Sky. Oh, am I invisible walled here? I know I'm apparently low textured up here. I don't think you're supposed to be up here. Anyone get this feeling that these rocks are only meant to be viewed from afar? Considering that I can clip through half of them. Oh, I must be able to get up to that. It's like when we play Call of the Wild and I've got to climb up all the hills where you're not supposed to get to. But I do have tents on top of all the hills that you're not supposed to get to in Call of the Wild. Uh-oh.
Reloading.
Bugger off.
Need ammo.
Uh-oh. Right, I think we're going to have to head back to base now because there is an ammo lacking of situation now.
At The Collector 30. Did you know cloud gaming streams game data over the internet, so you can play on pretty much anything with a screen? It's like teleporting your game console into the cloud.
Cloud people. Now, I think my base is this way, although I can't quite see. Actually, no, that might be the tower there. We'll sharp find out, and then we'll go on. We'll take a look at the mess that I've got around my base. One good thing, when we look back at the stream later on, I'll be able to see. Ooh, that looks safe. Just paddle through it, it'll be fine. Yeah, that means pressing the M key, and that's like means moving my hand, Gary, and oh, the effort.
Peace at last.
Or you could just remember in your head which way you've walked around, and then return. Right, back to base. Actually, I don't know. We might be able to see what our progress is. We might have completed some thingamajigs. Mr. Smith's got the kettle on. But yeah, here we are back at base. So the way I've kind of like set everything up in this, like, well, you'll see like chunks of it because there's some of the ground. I built this again too high. It wasn't supposed to be this high. It was all supposed to be like this high, and I don't know what happened. I think Frodo messed it up when I wasn't looking. But if we take a look above, we've got like, so you know, the three thingies, they go into a little silo thing. So there's always stock on hand. Then the first stage, furnacey thing or whatever the hell it's called. Same over here, doing the exact same thing. Then storage silo for each of those, and then the tracks here are all just interconnected, so that whatever I like request for each of these sets of machines, it'll just pull it automatically and start pulling it through, stick it into various silos, and then stick it and launch it up into space. But yeah, you've got to like consider like all the supports on this one as well. So there's no sort of like, you know, like Satisfactory or Minecraft sort of thing where you've got to you can just build it, you know, for miles. You got to watch out for the unstable structures. Oh yeah, we've still got loads to do for this one. We'll build another. We might as well build another one of these machines next to it. That's what I was originally going to do in any case this afternoon, but then it just there was too many bits where I was trying to like support other bits. Right, what do I want to press? This button on the mouse, then this button. Not stable. Hang on. Can I grab one of those blocks? Is that the right one? I hope so. Oh, I can't reach the ground. Okay then. Let's try again. So how far will that go? Let's just build that one at a time for a minute. Yeah, I mean, if you look over here, Gary, I've got like 3 of them set up for each of them, but this is as far as I got. You know, like when we were chatting at lunchtime, this is as far as I got with just this one. But yeah, I'm going to divvy it up into some more. We're going to just duplicate this to the side anyway, and then what I might do is, because this thing takes forever to launch one, we never know. We might see if they can maybe split into 2 and have 4 going up. Maybe it's just to get it thingied. But I think there's going to be a problem with the height of this terrain. We'll see how far I can build. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be the case. Yeah, right, that's the unstable level. Okay. Let's try for that one. Forget to press the right mouse button. Just build it, damn you. There'll be enough supports to put the things in the middle there in a minute. How far out can we build that? Anything on that, or is it too unsupported? Close enough. To get this to all fit in, this is a bit of spaghetti that I had to like loop around. I don't know. We'll try and maybe we'll build it a little bit further apart this time, and see if it cooperates. If in doubt, then it's Gary's fault. Oh, bugger. Delete. Right, is that facing the right way? I hope so. 2, 3. Did that select the right mode? Yes. Oh, bollocks to it. Just stick it there. Oh, we ran out of juice again. There's a shock. Another one of those there. Okay, do we have a spare little bit going off of there? What did they need again? I've done it again. Forever exiting the bloody drone view because I keep on trying to like press the other button to crouch to go down. Right, and which one did I need 2 of here? 2 beams. By the time we do this... No, I don't think that's right, hang on. Beam. Plate. Oh, maybe it was. Plate. Oh yeah, I just realised what I didn't do there. Let's go and grab... I'm going to have to split this again, aren't I? It's going to be a mess. For crying out loud. Honestly, every time. Right, stick that in there. And now I need to fuel that from the back of there, but they're all fully thingy-meed. Let's stick that'll do. There's no way that this is going to become a massive mess, is it? Actually, just delete that pylon. Oh, it's just out of my range to touch. Try that again. Which way did I have that connected before? Really? Okay. Alright, that's now connected. And so are they. They'll get fed at some point down the line. Do I or don't I? Oh, you know what? Stop it. Do it. And what we'll do is we'll get shot of that. For just a minute. Oh, this is going to be a total mess, isn't it? It's just a temporary factory. It'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? Select that. Right, what's going to be the best way to make this an absolute bomb site? Oh, no, it worked. I thought it was going to cry. Let's just check that this stuff's coming out of here. Or is it holding on to it? It's there, but it's holding on to it. It's not going to release it. Because I think there's probably a backlog in here. Yeah, that's why. Maybe we didn't need to build that second bit. Maybe we just needed to build 3 of these and divide it up. Maybe it was making enough as it was. Alright, is there anything else that we can cook? Problem is, I have not found a single... Oh, hang on, speaking of schematics and stuff. Let's go and deposit some of the stuff that we got from the... wrong way. From that little adventure.
Fascinating. Now we know more.
Because we're going to need this stuff here. Damaged module. Known circuit boards. Well, there we go. We've got a candy few points from that little trip, though, at least. Here, of course, we have the cheese and the nut cheese. It's a bit disappointing that you can't stack these boxes. Oh, hang on, can you put them in the walls? Ooh. Oh, you can stack them if they're in the walls. Oh, well, that's... That's handy. Technically. Reduces jump, double jump cost by 30%. Oh yeah, we need ammunition for the pistol as well, don't we? Heavy ammo, we haven't got anything for the heavy ammo. Increase maximum health by 12. I assume these have to stay in our inventory for them to work. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Stick that up there. We'll manufacture some more building blocks in a second as well. What else did I say I need? I'm sure I said I needed something else. Let's just go and steal some other things from the just take the ore straight out of...
Let's see.
Production line. There we go. Bell shot fill up. I've got a few spare of them now. Alright, who now needs what? So they're doing their thing there, so they'll alright, I'll go to a machine thing and we'll see what. Is there anything on these existing production lines that we can modify? I'm not sure what we've got. Glass. I don't know if I've unlocked glass. Let's investigate. No. So that kind of rules out that one. Mr. Smith has returned. Stabilizers. I don't think we've unlocked stabilizers either. Kind of feels like it would be in this machine thing. But maybe it's not. Where's my cup of tea, Mr. Smith? Glass. No, I don't think I've got a schematic for that either. So that's two items that we can't... Let's just check over here. Basic item printer. Nope. There's Mr. Smith's rotors, and that's the only thing that we need as a blueprint. Stabilize. Oh, I need a blueprint for that. Yeah, I think I might be slightly knackered. Oh, I might be able to unlock this. Oh, I don't think I've got tubes. Have I got tubes? Tubes. Tubes. I need a schematic for, which I don't have. Oh, why is that one white and that one's red? Have I got a schematic for a stator? You've dropped them off in Armadale. I'm not getting out of I'm not going out this time of night. Oh, it's bad enough the bloody trouble I had today. Bloody DHL. Absolutely useless. So tomorrow I'm going to go to their like distribution centre, because these little like franchise store things that they have in the back of the corner shops are absolutely useless. I've been all over the place today. Falkirk, Armadale and Bathgate. Not necessarily in that order. And most of them couldn't even understand what I was bloody saying, unfortunately. I think, yeah, I'm manufacturing that, but no, I haven't got any tubes, but I do have that. I haven't got any glass because I haven't got the schematic to unlock glass yet, I don't think. I don't know, what do I need? Oh no, if I want glass, I need helium-3. I don't know how to make helium-3 yet. Yeah, I've got that. I could technically get that, but I don't have any helium-3 yet. I have seen a machine for that somewhere down the line, but I don't know what I need to unlock prior to that. Same again, I can't progress with this one because I lack the glass. I just have to gear up and go exploring. Let's go back out to the thing. What's the star looking like? I don't think it's that far off going kaboom. Let's go back to one of these things over here and have a look at what they want. I don't think, presently, glass, right, glass, I haven't got a glass schematic, so that tubes, I can't do tubes because I haven't got a tube schematic. Stabilizers, we didn't have a stabilizer schematic, did we? Rotors, Mr. Smith dropped them off at the wrong delivery point. This one here is currently being manufactured, but they're being manufactured to our right. Let's just double check on that stabilizer again. Or did that need glass? What would it be under? Schematic. Alright, so we can't actually we can't actually do anything then. Because we haven't found a skill. Right, we're going to have to go. We're going to get some pistol ammunition, and we're going to have to go on a little bit of an explore. Pistol ammo. What's this cost? Like 400 pistol ammo. That should see us for a bit. I don't think I can do any upgrades here, can I? I built this workstation, but I haven't used it for anything yet. In use. Oh, hang on, right. So can I get a better weapon then? Self-loading attack module shotgun, assault rifle V9, a medium range. I could get another weapon then. Well, you just go with that then, do we? Short range weapon with high recoil. We'll go with this. Do I have to... Okay, so this is how it upgrades. Okay, can I just manufacture one of those? Ooh. What ammunition does it take?
Need ammo.
He sounded very panicked there, didn't he? Let's make a... Oh, hang on, right, I need powder. Have I got powder sitting in one of these silos?
Oh, yes.
Yes, indeed.
Changing mags.
There we go. Let's make a little bit more of that, though. Apparently that was all we could make. That's 300 rounds of ammunition. Well, 369 rounds of ammunition. Do we do anything else? A heart of a thing we want it probably would be handy. Can we see any big rocks around here? Right. I'm thinking that one there. Because to build one of those little tower things to build a base to keep ourselves safe, I'm sure you need a heart of a whatchamacallit. Let's just check. Base core. Yeah, it requires one of those. So let's go. Grab one of that. Where be the sparkly bit? There be the sparkly bit. There we go, 1 meteorite heart. this is my other little factory, and that's extracting the calcite or calcium. I can't remember what it is. It's one or the other. But sitting here quiet because there's nothing actually manufacturing anything with it. We'll head out towards that way. I've already been... There's a tower somewhere over there that I went to the other day. So just look out for buildings. Let's see if we can find any schematics. Ooh,
What is that?
A
What in the
monolith.
Space 2001 is
I
that?
see that. You know what I mean, gal.
Unfortunately, all information on that subject is highly classified.
Can I click on it? Touch the button. Can I mine it? Is that an asteroid or is that something overly spherical? Asteroid. So what trouble have you all got lined up for tomorrow then? Are you tuning tomorrow? Can we see any other structures? Yeah, don't worry about it, Mr. Smith. What could possibly go wrong? Actually, we'll have a little look on the map. We've already passed the dead body, but apparently there's another dead body in front of us that we can interfere with. Don't know yet, Mr. B. Are you going to see how you feel tomorrow? Are you still recovering nicely? Because you've had the leprosy as well this week. I can feel it in my throat as well at the minute. My voice is deteriorating as the evening's going on. Oh, right, there's a cave here. I wonder if... Right, this is the experiment. You must be able to get an angle on it. Oh, how dead. Okay. Uh-oh. Definitely a better weapon. You know what, I kind of like a miniature version of the creatures in oh, what the hell do you call that? The thingamajig? Oh, what the hell? The daft movies, the over the top ones with the giant bugs. Starship Troopers, that's it. They kind of remind me of miniature versions of them.
We're safe.
I wonder if there's been any more progress with the Starship Troopers game. Do you remember we played it ages and ages ago now? Alright, let's go over there to that tower.
Interesting plant.
Yeah, they definitely look like a little bit similar. Oh, I wonder if Starship Troopers is available for any of the streaming platforms. Ooh, this is sticky stuff. Get us out of it.
Watch out for the red plants.
In the future, try to warn me before I walk into something.
Still no
Good
schematic.
stuff.
Kaboom.
Reloading.
Just leave those where they are. There must be... Oh, look, here he is. There's another tower over there. But yeah, but thinking about the movie night as well, as I said like an hour ago, we selected our movies for the next few weeks. So this week we've got Anita, Battle Angel, and then the following weeks we're going to watch through the Jurassic Park series. Not as in not the animated TV series, but the movies. Seven. It is 7 movies, isn't it? Has anyone seen the new one? Because oh, hang on, that's radioactive. Let's not go that way. Ooh, jump.
Reloading. Changing mags.
Can't see a bloody thing. Even.
I've gotten slightly better.
Uh-oh.
Reloading.
Are we alive? Has this thing finished?
It's getting dangerous.
It's a snot attack, everybody.
Reloading.
Bugger. They're everywhere. We've only got 27 health left. Still here one. Bad time to reload. Bad time to reload.
Reloading.
Maybe there's a melee attack I can use to keep them at bay. Oh wow, that you know that 300 ammunition that we brought with us? It's all gone.
Scan complete. I'm out.
Oh right, so now we don't have. Oh right, I thought we had a pistol to fall back on. I was apparently mistaken.
Rupture activity detected.
Oh
I
shit.
recommend finding a safe place.
Safe place, she says. Safe place. Right, we've got about 60 seconds. Build. Build. Now, I'm hoping that this works. If it doesn't... you know what, can I build a power supply here? We've got time to build a power supply. I don't know if you need to power this or not. I'm going to assume that you have to. Windows. And now we wait. I wonder if they can destroy this whilst we're hiding in here. They definitely seem to be covering everything in goo. Oh, will they get incinerated? I wonder what they do when the thing comes. At least now we do have a little outpost out over here, though. It should burn off all this goo that's on top of all of our stuff, though. Where is this snot goblin that's firing at us? Well, there we are. Here it comes. See what happens to it. 5 seconds remaining.
Ruptura's core is unstable. Head to safety immediately.
For it.
The planet is being
still alive. I think. So he doesn't look like a roast. Nope, it's definitely alive. Yeah, it'll be fine. You could easily outrun that maximum. We'll send Mr. Smith out first. He can be the guinea pig. Let's cool the door off. Is it safe? No, it's not safe to go out yet. You offered to go. Oh, we have no health.
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
Let's shoot ourselves up.
Applying med tool.
Now, all those enemies survived. And I think realistically they shouldn't have. Alright, let's make our way back over here. What if we cross over where that cave is? Oh no, actually no, we haven't got any ammunition to deal with the bugs that are in there. Well, technically we've got the mining laser, but it's it depends how many. There might be a swarm in there.
Gotcha.
Still no schematics though.
I need to drink something.
Of course you need to drink something. You always need to drink something. We infected ourselves with health spray though. Nope, wrong button. What did it say what you wanted to drink? I can't imagine why. Head back to our main base. All those trees look a bit knackered. Lick the fire rock. Spicy. I wonder if these trees tip back to being straight. After the event. Set the wet patch here for the stream. Actually, this bit all here is all water eventually, isn't it? Once the surface restores itself. I think. We'll have to make sure future adventures that we take a lot of ammunition, because that machine gun, yes, it's effective against them, but it just inhales the ammunition, or rapidly exhales the ammunition, depending on how you look at it. Get back to base and see how close we are to unlocking the next corporation's figure me what's it. To above sucks and blows. I wish you could do, like, you know, the satisfactory thing and you could ride these. Well, maybe you can later on, I've got no idea. But not at the minute. Well, these ones are still looking hot until I get a bit closer to them, then we'll put the right texture on. Oh, maybe it's not. We just have to cool this one manually. There we go. Using the power of Tappy Tappy Icy. There'll be a Pokemon on the loose, everybody. Maximum with the pistol. Why does Maximum always get the colonial style weapons? Here we go, back to base. Right, let's go and have a look and see what percent. Actually, we'll look at the hub because our inventory is full of crap as well.
Maximum Homodrive completed the contract and eradicated the moth infestation at the plaza using the pistol. Happy_cat_lady's plan to trap Pyro in the fishing village was flawless, until her dart trap backfired, and instead of Pyro, she caught a very grumpy Gyarados disguised as a giant cat. Now she's stuck in a boat, chasing water and fire.
Water and fire?
Fascinating.
Explain that.
No worries, Devon. Half-Life 2 is quite the
Now we know
classic,
more.
but if you're not interested, I'll just add it to my world domination planning list, or not. Anything else I can help with?
World domination planning list she's got now. Should we be concerned? Pistol, right? We don't need the pistol. Oops, don't need the pistol
Great.
ammo. Then what that is, our inventory's really filling up with those. What do we need to manufacture pistol ammo again?
Of course. Why did the Scarecrow win
Oh,
an
no.
award? Because he was outstanding in his field.
Oh no.
Need more? Or maybe a joke about world domination plans?
Let's just make the maximum amount of ammunition that we can with that little bundle. Do you think secretly Mr. V is Santa? Because Mr. V is always making his list. And, well, he checks it more than twice. He checks it multiple times to ensure that those who require punishment are punished. Let's go south. Because we haven't seen what's behind there yet. We'll scoot around the mountain range by going this way, because our drop pod's just behind that hill, but it's all like sheer cliffs in the hole that we landed in. Exactly, I've never seen Mr. V and Santa in the same place either. It's all becoming clear. Alright, let's have a little adventure this way though. Give that a quick reload. How quickly can we waste over 1,000 ammunitions? Oh. At least we'll come here just immediately after the storm. So we've got the maximum amount of time. To explore. Nope. Well, saying that, we may be limited by radiation. In fact, yes, we are very limited by... Oh well. So to the immediate south of us is a radiation field. And we know that I assume then that this radiation field must extend all the way along there. Let's walk along its perimeter. And see if we can spot anything. That's it. We haven't found a single schematic yet. And we can't actually build anything else unless we find any of them. Is that something down there? Or is that another shiny rock? Let's investigate. Shiny rocks. Yeah, there's the next bit of the radiation field. Oh, what the hell? Okay, radiation is over that way as well. Yeah, I sent you the I sent you the screenshot a couple of days ago there. Like I said in the message, you know, just whenever you get yourself ready, and you know you've got yourself all installed and stuff like that. You've got it there, so it's there for you when you there for you when you're ready. But you finally sorted your online account out. Ooh. Crispy critter.
Ha, nice.
Still no schematic though. I haven't seen any of her buildings. This is almost where we were before, because I think that is the one that we went around that way from before.
Raptura status stable. Arcadia status stable.
It's stable. There's a wreck drone over there. Oh, did we miss that body in that paddling pool? Let's just continue investigating this way for a moment. Lots of dead bodies over there. Hang on. Right, I think this is only accessible that way. Because we tried coming up this way, but it wasn't having it. But that looks like a pathway in, so let's investigate. Unless there's some kind of like underground tunnel access that we're supposed to maybe just go through. Oh, do you only feel like you're invisible walled? One, because there's like low textures up here, which I don't think is. They probably don't think that anyone's going to go up in these little nooks and crannies. And I never saw. Ooh. There's lots of kaboom thingy what's it here. I don't think the ammunition that I brought is going to... Uh-oh. I think the ship may have hit the fan.
Reloading. Changing mags.
Reload. There was a lot of those blue explodey things down there. Have we stirred them all up at once, though, is the question. There's definitely still something tracking us, I can hear it.
Peace at last.
Reload. So that can't be all of them. I can still see a couple more in the distance. Let's just go back to where that little thingy what it is for a moment. Up here. Now there's lots of dead bodies in here. Oh! A maximum monster soul to fight to the death. Exclamation mark HG and volunteer as tribute. Whilst I search for the rest of these exploding spider people. Oh, is that a schematic? No. Ha! Something's coming. Exclamation mark HG volunteer as tribute. Not quite, Mr. Smith. It's the other one.
Robotics has received its order. A reward for defeating the order.
Grenade. We turned them all into goo. Uh-oh.
Reloading.
Any more?
Changing mags.
Is everybody dead, Dave? To the rad roaches, yeah. Did we kill everyone? Okay, so I assume someone must have a key, or there's a hole in the wall that we can climb through.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our victor. The winner of the Hunger Games, Vivant. In the 672 Hunger Games, Vivant brewed a deadly poison, contaminating the arena's water. As the days passed, Maximum Homadrive felt weakness seep in, slow,
Changing mags.
snaking end. Vivant's cunning tipped the scales, world domination one step
Reloading.
closer.
Well, if that's the case, Mr. V is victorious. If Maximum wasn't on the list, does that mean that he has to go on the list for not executing in the correct order?
Reloading.
For impugning the integrity of the mighty list.
I can use that.
I can't believe we still haven't got a schematic. All these buildings. I thought that was another crispy critter over there. Reminds me of one of the TV shows I watched. I'm temporarily undergrounding, so you can't. So I can't ground you. Straight to your room, Mr. Smith. Do the dead bodies reset once you claim them? Like as it disappear off the radar? No idea. Alright, so the dead bodies do disappear off the radar once we loot them. There's got to be a schematic in there. Turn that way and walk this way, and there should be a dead body. Should be right on top of it.
I just turned on the communicator. If you do anything to me, Drew will find out. Okay, let's all calm down and talk like civilized people.
Drew won't find anything out. Because you killed him.
I didn't kill him. Fuck! Just wait until he gets a new sleeve.
Stop pretending. There won't be a new sleeve. You smashed up his disc.
What? No! It's those creatures! So... he's dead?
You really should have thought this through. If you had left his sleeve somewhere outside the base, he'd be considered MIA, and no one would blame you. You don't learn from your mistakes, do you?
But we won't make the same mistake. No one will find you.
What are you doing? Let go of me!
Where there's people, there's prejudice. Poor girl.
You have just listened to an audiocom recording of someone who was here before you. Each recording could contain useful data, so Mr. Claywood has asked that you retrieve as many of them as possible.
Good evening, Shim, and welcome in there, mate.
Welcome in, everyone.
Oh, you've been playing The Witcher
Thank
tonight.
you so much, Shimcraft, for the raid. I hope you all had a good time with The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This evening, we are playing StarRupture.
Indeed we are. But welcome in there, Shim, and thank you so much for the raid once again there, mate. I hope you've had a good night on the Witcher there. I've only ever played the first one through. I've never played the second or the third one. At some point I will get to it. But I hope you had a good night there, mate. We is playing the StarRuptures this evening. And we're a bit stuck because we can't find any schematics, so we can't actually advance any further.
Wednesday, Lens Island. Thursday, Simon the Sorcerer Origins. Friday, Red Dead Redemption 2. Saturday, Holiday. Sunday, Movie Night. Monday, StarRupture. Can't wait to see you all live.
What Ada just said. Ooh, what's in here? Still no schematics. But how are you doing tonight there, mate? Oh, you know the key for that thing that we're looking for has got to be in there. Look there. I'll read that again. I'm liking the third a lot more. A lot more depth. Need to work out how to get the ingredient. Oh, you know, have you played the other ones, Shim? I say I've only played the first one, and I enjoyed the story. The interface, however, was a catastrophe to say the least. Making potions was an absolute nightmare, or whatever, thing that you needed to do. And you know how you've got the two different swords, one for beasts and one for human kills. Some of the enemies that were clearly beasts would only take damage from the human sword, and vice versa. So there was glitches in the Matrix. We could never tell what bloody sword we were supposed to use half the time. Oh, I can't climb up there. But you've done the first one as well there. Oh, hang on a second. Can I climb up? Hang on. I might be able to climb up there and climb on the top. If not, we might have to level up. Maybe we get a jetpack later on. No, I don't think I can climb up there. Yeah, we ain't climbing up there. Oh, hang on. On the third one, monsters have a grey health bar. Oh, so the health bar helps you to identify which one you need to.
Just what I need.
Our inventory's full. So the health bar allows you to see which one you need to use there.
What have you become?
And non-monsters have a red one. Aye. Oh, schematics. Bloody rotor schematics. Right, what can I get rid of? Standard ammo? No. Heavy ammo. Okay, I'll just drink that. Uh-oh. I think there's some monsters coming. They're coming to get us. This does not sound...
Peace at last.
This does not sound safe. Alright, this is... We're also poisoned. What can I get rid of out of our inventory? What have we got too much of? You know what, just drink these, eat these. Oh, is that just food? Alright, we'll just eat that as well.
Symptoms indicate the presence of toxins.
Right, whatever that thing is there, something capsule. Right, I think we'll have to head back to base now because... I'm still out there. What else can I just get shot of that I know that we don't really need? Is there anything stackable? I'll drop the heavy ammo. We haven't got a heavy gun, so we'll take back this thing.
We'll be getting a new employee tomorrow. She'll be working off her punishment with us. We don't have any other convicts on the base, so I'm not crazy about the idea. But I trust the company wouldn't hire just any old criminal. According to the documents they sent me, she has 5 years of experience in mining helium-3 on the moon, a managerial position, a degree in chemistry, but she can also operate a harvester and fix machinery. I'd be thrilled if it wasn't for the fact that I have no access to what she was convicted of. Our head of security has full access to her file and says I shouldn't worry about her conviction. Plus he
I think there's an ambush ahead of us there. Let's just run. Shouldn't have reloaded, shouldn't have reloaded. Let's run back to base though.
Changing mags.
I got a bad feeling that we spent a fair bit of time there and the sky is looking rather glowy. But we found some schematics though. I'm hoping. At least that means we'll be able to advance and get at least do the rotors. Something sparkling under there.
Let's see.
At least he's got something on that we can actually pick up because we had space in our inventory. Run for the hills. Oh, we can also claim that other thing as well because whilst we were there, whatever we were doing those, what did we call those for? They finished sending off to whatever the hell the thingy wanted manufactured. So much to build and just too awkward a space to fit it all into. Can I make that jump? No. Can I squeeze through the gap? Also no. Have I blocked off all access to... that ramp there? Where's the ramp go? Oh great, the other ramp just goes to a dead end now. Right, what can we get shot of in here?
Fascinating. Now we know
at least gets us that. Now, which one was the rotor in? Oh, we got tubes as well, did we? Had one of those. I don't remember when we got one of those. Any of a schematic? Not yet. And that one's done. I'm hoping, like, in a future update, they're gonna like make this menu here particularly a little bit easier to work with. Like, once you've unlocked something, just throw it down to the bottom because we don't really need to see it anymore. I mean, they've sort of done that with... is it on this menu? Because yeah, it collapses the previous levels. Hang on, let's claim that. What do we get here? Ooh, faster rails. Cargo dispatch, like long distance transport. Oh, is this the drone things? Okay, hang on, let's just see what does that require. Next. What have we got? So which one was that under? I think we've unlocked status. We have rotors, so we can do that one, and we have tubes, so these ones are all doable now. We haven't unlocked stabilizers or glass yet, but these ones are... what do we need to make tubes? Right, tubes are not manufactured there. Does that mean... oops. Okay, that means we're going to have to walk all the way here and walk around the other bit again. I'm going to have to put some more, like, steps and ladders around here. Right, what do we got here? Was it not made there either? Maybe it's these things? Maybe it's this thing? No, we definitely unlocked those things, didn't we? So where do they get manufactured? Here's rotors. Rods. Where are the tubes? Definitely not in this one. Is this definitely the 3-input one? Yeah, yeah. Hang on. Let's just go back to the... Me, would it? No, that's just the basic hole. Fabricator. Oh no, we put the schematic in, but we didn't actually unlock it. Alright, right, I'll let you off this time, Mr. Smith. Just don't let it happen again. Yeah, we put the schematic, but we've still got to put all the plates and the rods in. We'll have to actually manufacture some rods, so that's okay then. Let's give that a quick save because it has been 2 hours and we haven't saved. Just waiting for it to crash. Yeah, it definitely looks like the star's gonna go pop at some point soon though. However though, that is where I am going to leave it for this evening. So tomorrow night, if all goes according to plan, we'll return with some Star Trek Online. Let's have a little spy and see if there's anyone on that we can go and annoy this evening. Oh no you don't, says Mr. Smith.
Here's what's coming up in the next 7 days. Tuesday, Star Trek Online. Wednesday, Lens Island. Thursday, Simon the Sorcerer Origins. Friday, Red Dead Redemption 2. Saturday, Holiday. Sunday, Movie Night. Monday, StarRupture. See you all live.
See if you all live, according to AIDA. But thank you, both Shimrock and Drama, both for the raids there tonight. There's not really anybody online tonight. So who shall we just go and annoy? Alright, do we jump over here? I know we raided them a couple of days ago, but I haven't got the energy to go searching for anyone new at the minute. Oh, hang on a second, I might have a problem here. Oh no, that's why, because the student thing's in. Fine, I'll open it manually and copy and paste it. What's he playing though? He's playing Ark Raiders. That's that one that came out a little bit ago, isn't it? I don't know. We'll jump over here and we'll go and see this fella. I said tomorrow we return back to Star Trek and we'll see what mischief we get into. But thank you once again to Shim and Drama for the raids both tonight there. And we'll return with some StarRupture next week, but hopefully I'll have maybe unlocked a few more of the schematics by then. But thank you all for watching. Have a good night, and we'll see you all next time.
Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.